you beautiful people. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. And I love doing this stuff. I'd be doing this every day if I could, but it's coming up with the subjects. And I'll tell you what, why don't you put some comments out there what subjects you'd like. This one is a plain up meditation I'm going to be doing with you guys. So please, please, please use your noggin. Yeah, use your head. Don't go driving or doing anything that can, cause an issue if you're meditating. In other words, don't be silly. Yeah, let's think about it logically and like an adult. Because this ain't, you don't want to be meditating when you're using machinery or anything or driving. Hello. But I think it's a good thing to get some meditations out there. I've even been asked about meditations, and I do have a few out there, but I really would like to get into hammering some down on the old podcast side. So I hope everybody's having a good one. It's warm here now in Florida, but I tell you what, it's a blessing to be in the sun. So like I said, guys, I don't want anybody driving or doing machinery or anything to where you can cause yourself harm or anything like that. I am not responsible. And it's sad that I even have to say anything like that because, you know what? People are going to do it. So I am not responsible for anything. If somebody's driving right now and they're deciding to go listening to this, I am not responsible for any of it. The best thing for you to do is just get yourself into a comfortable place. So I want to start it off, and it's exactly that, getting yourself into a comfortable position. Either you can lay down or you can sit upright. If you're sitting upright, try and not use the backrest unless you've got, a back issue, then yeah, use the backrest. Again, it's one of those logical things. Don't keep yourself forward with your back hurting like a bleeding mofo when you're trying to meditate. If you got to put your back on the backrest, put your back on the backrest. But if you can sit up straight with your back away from the backrest, then sit up straight, feet flat on the floor. I like to do palms up on my legs or my knees or gang mudra. You can do different mudras, look them up. You can do different ones, mean different things, bring in different things too. Or if you're deciding that you would like to lay down, a good thing is to get something like a big pillow or something underneath your knees to keep your lower back a little bit flat. Just brings a little bit more comfort to that lower back and your back in general, actually. And something underneath the back of your neck, which will help you. Well, first of all, it puts your cervical spine in the correct position of the curve, but it also it flattens your upper back a bit too, and it's just much more comfortable. You can lay there with your palms up in receive mode or palms down. I like to have my palms up, like I say, in receive mode. But whatever you feel comfortable with is what you do. And I don't want to do a long meditation with you guys, but it'll be a good one. I think we could do with a lot of people more meditating out there, let me tell you. The shit state that's going on out there, it's hard to not see. So, it's like the bleeding war everywhere, people fighting, division, it's like, come on, man. And I'm not seeing it just with where I live, it's everywhere. So we need a lot more people meditating. It'll be a good idea, I think. So anyway, get yourself in those positions that we spoke about. If you want some water, get some water. It will be a good idea to have a cup of water with you for after. Another thing I get my guys to do, if you would like to, is get yourself a pen and pad, just in case anything comes up. in the meditation, or you can journal after it how you feel or anything like that. Sometimes things come up and it's a good thing to take to your counselors, therapists, guides, because if these things are popping up and you get them written down, that's nothing but gold for the person that is helping you. I know I had one of my guys all of a sudden come up with something this week, and I looked at him and I went, that's gold. And I said, it might not be to you, but to me, that's gold because it's workable. And yeah, so get yourself in position. Start just slowing the breath down, guys. Just slowing the breath down. Getting a nice little even rhythm going. Don't overthink it. Little background noise in the background. Just there. Bring that frequency in. Don't overthink it right now. Just be aware of the breathing pattern that you're on right now. Just becoming aware of the body in space, because you are taking up space wherever you are. So just being aware of that, just being aware of the surroundings. There may be things that you can hear that's going on. Just be aware of it. If you need to adjust right now to get yourself a little bit more comfortable, you can do that. And then just start being aware, more aware of that breath, more aware of the body in space. Start becoming aware of what you may be laying on or sitting on, the contact with the body, the different pressure areas on the body. You may be a little heavier on one side or on one limb or one area of your body. Just become aware of that. And then start becoming more aware of that breath. Slowing it down more now. Start becoming more aware of it. Drawing the attention to the nose and the nostrils. And pick a little pinpoint position right underneath the nostrils and above the top of the lip. Right there in that little crevice area there. Think about a little pinpoint area right there in the middle. Each gong that you hear, each sound that you hear with the gong, you're going to go a little deeper and a little deeper. Follow the sound of the gong, of the bowl, the singing bowl. Follow the sound. Nice, long, deep breaths. Each time you hear the singing bowl, you're going to go a little deeper, a little more relaxed. Becoming aware of that area, that anchor point right underneath the nostrils and just above the top lip. Start feeling the air move across that area up into the nostrils. You might even feel it swirling around the nostrils before it enters the nostrils. Do all the breathing through the nose. Again, if you're having trouble with your nose, obviously do the breathing through the mouth. But there's reasons I say breathe through the nose. It has nitric oxide, it has filters, it warms the air before it goes down into the lungs. And just allowing yourself to just slow down even more now. Slowing that breath down, having the breath out much longer than the breath in. If you have to do a count, do a 4 count in and a 6 to 8 count out. I like to try and double the number. So if I'm going to count a 4 in, I do an 8 out. Each breath in becoming a little bit more deeper in where you're sitting or where you're laying. You may even be feeling heavier now. Slowing that breath down even more now. Nice long deep breath in. Suspend the breath at the top. And then allowing that breath out nice and slow, nice and slow. Another nice long deep breath in and suspending at the top. Filling that belly up with air, filling that belly up with good positive energy. And then releasing that breath out nice and slowly through the nose, becoming aware of the air passing through the nose up into the sinuses. You may be able to feel a little coolness behind the eyes. The coolness in the back of the throat as the air goes down to the back of the throat, into the lungs, expanding that diaphragm, moving that air into those lungs. Pushing the belly out as you breathe in. And allowing everything to pass in the opposite direction, with the belly button becoming closer and closer towards the backbone as you breathe out. And then another nice, long, expansive breath in. Suspend. And release it out nice and slowly, nice and slowly. There is no rush. Each time your mind wanders off into somewhere land, wherever that may be, bring the mind back to that anchor, which is your breath. Pick that spot right underneath your nostrils and above your top lip. Anchor there first and then follow the breath. Every single time your mind wanders, bring it back to anchor. Keeping it nice and slow. Slower the breath, calmer the mind. Any thinking patterns that are taking or seem to be taking over your mind, just bring it back to breath. You're just thinking. Tell yourself, I'm thinking. Let the mind know it's just thinking. I'm thinking. Come back to anchor. Getting a little bit deeper, a little bit more relaxed. Muscles relaxing, face is relaxing. Unhinge the jaw a little. Going down the forehead, relaxing the forehead. Down the cheeks, round the eyes, allowing those eyes to really relax. Feel them like they're floating. Floating around in fluid, allowing it to soften and relax, coming down into the jaw, unhinging that jaw, relaxing the tongue, allowing the breath to be nice and long, pulling in good positive energy into the body. With each breath in, allowing that positivity to push down any negative shit that you've had through the week or in the day, allowing it to just release and let go. Each breath out, letting go even more. Each breath out, just release and let go. Don't allow things to cling to you. Don't allow guilt to take over. Don't allow anger to control you. And don't allow anxiety to stop you. Nice long deep breath in. Suspend at the top. And releasing it out nice and slowly. Just allowing it to just move through the body. Bringing any negatives with it, just releasing it out, just letting it go. Allowing the universe to take care of whatever it is that may be there, because it will. It'll take care of it, but you've got to be able to let it go and release it out there. Otherwise, it's just going to cling and it's going to ruin your next day. Even your next hour. Accept and let go. Accept and let go. Don't allow it to pull you down. There's energies out there that will do that, especially if you're around those negative people that want to pull you in the wrong direction. They don't like what you're doing. It could be jealousy. Not everybody's going to like us. They don't want to see us succeed in any kind of way due to their own insecurities. So have pity on those people for not seeing and move on through. With the breath out right now, just allow those angers and those frustrations to go. That will pull you in the direction of the same energy as what you met them at. Whoever that was, you're matching that energy. Let it go with them. Bring on that positive energy to you. And in a moment, I'm going to count you up out of the meditation. But right now, I want you to take a nice, long, deep breath in with a suspend at the top, and I'll tell you when to release. Right now, nice, long, deep breath in. Release it out with the sound bowl. Release it out. Release it out. All the while you're hearing that sound bowl, that Tibetan bowl, you're still breathing out. Nice long deep breath in. Release it out with that Tibetan sound bowl. All the while you'll hear it. Release it. On 1, 2, and I want you to come out of these meditations nice and slowly. 3, a little bit more aware of the room and the surroundings of the room. You may be tuning into some sounds. 4, start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Start coming into your body a little bit more. And 5, start blinking those eyes open. Don't rush. Start blinking them open. Start looking at your surroundings. Start bringing yourself back in. Now take that energy with you, guys. Take that energy with you. Let me know in the comments if you would like some more of that kind of meditation like that. Let me know how it goes. Try it out. Let me know. I'd love to get some feedback. I love doing this with my guys. Taking people through different scenarios. Even revisiting things with anger and stuff. And then putting a different memory there, different program. Meditate, 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 meditate. It's important, guys, and sometimes, you know, I'm human and I miss out, especially if I'm doing self-sabotage. Be aware of that. Self-sabotage. Maybe I'll do a video on that. In fact, yeah, you know, it's a good subject, right? Self-sabotage. It will pull us down, let me tell you. It's definitely not cool. Not cool at all. So use that meditation, guys. Do it on a daily basis. Like I say, give me some feedback. Let me know how it's going. I love to hear from you guys. I really do. Try that one out in the morning and start your day off, guys. Have a great rest of the week and whenever you listen to this. And have a great present time doing that meditation. Thanks, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. Stay that course. Namaste.